wonder I can think at all. And my lack of education.
I'm in Grant's class over as well.
All right. Hey, man, I'm with you behind the stage.
All right.
I got some more. Hey, you got a smoke, don't you? Why don't you come on out with us?
Yeah. All right.
Good morning, class.
Yeah, good morning, kids.
What's that, man?
How are you today?
I'm over.
Good. We're talking poetry.
Poetry. Okay, well, today we're going to have our first literature class, literature 110.
Yes, Mom.
And I want you to be so enthused. Mr. Peacock, pay attention. Who was writing on my chalkboard? My chalkboard.
Ain't nobody else.
Not my job.
See, this guy came in the window, see, and we tried to get him out of here, and he was this big black guy.
What is
I
it?
didn't mean nothing.
What is it?
And he came in, and we tried to stop him, but he just run on the
I think
shotgun.
Back to work. You are all in trouble. Peacock, we passed the witches.
Oh, I passed away.
All right, we're past the witches. Enter. Quiet, quiet. Page 22, enter. Enter Banco and Fleets.
I have to be at hockey practice in 5 minutes.
Too bad. You got Macbeth first. Their candles are all out.
Teacher,
Yes.
coach will be mad.
Well, tell him to talk to me. I'll take care of him. Yes, Carol?
Your mother must not like you very well, named you Bertha.
Miss Dresden, that is beyond your capacity to knowledge. No. Quiet. Quiet. I want to get rid of Macbeth real quick. Perry, Mr. Cole, if you all don't quiet, you're all going to be after school right now. Stay quiet. All right, back to Macbeth. Quiet, quiet. Their candles are all out. Take they too. A heavenly summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers, restrain in me the cursed thoughts that nature.
I guess I never gave a damn about fairy tales in Neverland. Day by day carrying the stone, living life in monochrome. Yesterday our minds were bright and free. Merlin made his cups of tea. Then Alice took a rabbit by the hand and led us down to Wonderland. When days were psychedelic, our lives are just a relic of how we used to live it in the days. The nights were technicolor, the days were undercover. I know we'll meet each other someday soon. Oh, oh, yeah.
Oh, where am I? Wait. Oh my. I must have passed out from exhaustion. Our band, the Flying D'Rito Brothers, just got back from a 3-month, 30-day tour of Southwest Florida. I'm exhausted. Well, anyway, come on in. Welcome, dwellers of the underworld. You must be lost. Come on in and get warm. It's pretty chilly out there in the catacombs. Of course, it's pretty chilly in Illinois, at least to me, since we just got back from warm, sunny Florida. Today, I'd like to focus our first episode of Season 3 on our 2025 Southwest Florida tour and share some highlights with you. A kind of what did you do on your winter vacation kind of thing, if you will. But before we begin, I'd like to say hi to Leo Batfish, our producer, and all the staff. Hello everyone, it's good to be home. How have you been? How was your winter?
Hey man, this is Doobie. Yeah, we had a good long winter, man. Smoked some good stuff. Tried to save you a couple, man. Talk to you soon, brother.
Well, hello, Darren. This is Skippy. I hope you had a marvelous winter. Ours was just spectacular.
This is Cedric the cat. My winter sucked. No one fed me, damn it.
Hey, Darren, this is Rusty. Don't listen to that Cedric the cat. I fed him 7 times a day.
Leo, I hope you had a great winter. How about doing us a favor and rolling that Demos and Us intro? Hit it, Leo. Welcome back to Demos and Dust, Tales from the Underground. I'm your host, Darren D'Rito. You know, I don't give Florida much thought when I'm here during the spring and summer months. I'm too preoccupied with writing and recording in my studio. But when not working in my studio, I enjoy mowing our lawn, cooking on our Weber grill. I enjoy my retirement years, and I'm happiest at home. However, when the sun sinks lower on the horizon, and the leaves begin to turn gold, red, and brown, I accept that winter is approaching, and I realize that I must travel south to avoid her icy fingers. What I'd like to share with you today on this episode of Demos and Dust is a few iPhone videos that were shot during our 3-month engagement down in Florida. Quality was a little poor, but thanks to Leo Batfish and the staff, we edited together, I think, a pretty nice, entertaining segment for you. Our first engagement of the tour was canceled. It was January 9th due to cold weather. Yes, it does get cold in Florida sometimes during the winter. So the D'Rito brothers met at 11 o'clock a.m. on January 11th to prepare for our first performance of the tour. 2 hurricanes severely impacted the Inglewood area, and the beach across from the White Elephant where we were about to play was still closed. We had a fantastic first gig at the White Elephant, with an appreciative audience who didn't seem to mind that we were a little rusty. It had been nearly 3 months since we'd played together, but we rose to the occasion. I'll give this gig a 3.5-star rating. So Leo, roll that video. Florida 2025.
The Folk and Roll Circus. Please gather your refreshments and focus your attention to the center stage. From Peoria, Illinois, the magnificent, the wonderful, world-famous, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Flying D'Rito Brothers!
Demos and Dust, Tales from the Underground. The next date I'd like to share with you was the following day, January 12th. We had a great day, a satisfying experience. This time it was at Dean south of the border in Punta Gorda. We had about a dozen friends and former high school students there. It felt like a class reunion. They were an incredible audience, and their whooping and hollering inspired us to play our hearts out. Several people danced, and many approached us with tips and compliments, saying that they thought we were the best band they'd ever seen there. Go figure. I'll give this gig a 4-star rating. It was a fantastic night. Let's see some video from that night, Leo.
Hey everybody, go Limestone. Darren Peacock is in the house. Punta Gorda, Florida. And Dean south of the border.
Taking a picture of my belly. All this dead and this thing wishing away again searching for my lost shade of the sun. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason I stay here all season. Nothing's for sure but this brand new tattoo. A picture of Venus right there on my Adidas. How I got here, I haven't known. I can't wasting away again in margaritas, searching for my shade of sun. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know if it could have harm. You're south of the border, is deep.
Welcome back to Demos and Dust, Tales from the Underground. We're going over some highlights from our January to March Southwest Florida tour. The Flying Doritos played 30 gigs in the Sunshine State. And I'm going over some highlights that were videotaped on iPhones. The next date that kind of leaps out to me was January 18th. Sharon and I arrived at the Twisted Fork around 2 o'clock. And of course, we had to play the gatekeeper game with the guy at the venue's gate. It doesn't seem to matter who it is. but we always have to navigate behind the bar to the smaller stage where our band sets up. Today wasn't quite as bad as usual. The three-piece band that was performing as we were setting up were extremely loud, and the audience were trying to eat their lunch in front of us, and they were giving us looks like, "Oh my gosh, please don't play this loud when you guys set up and play." Many asked when we were starting, and I could tell they would appreciate our group once we got started because the other band was just so loud. Our 2 sets were a success, and we sounded pretty good, even though my voice was a little strained from the night before. The band Smudge Kitten was performing right after us on the stage, and they seemed to like us as they were setting up. Great gig. I'll give this one a 3.5-star rating. Here's some video from the Twisted Fork. Welcome back to Demos and Dust, Tales from the Underground. I'm your host, Darren D'Rito. On a day off between gigs, I noticed on social media that the Marie Selby Botanical Gardens was hosting an exhibit called George Harrison, A Gardener's Life. And what was cool was that George Harrison's widow, Olivia, was actually going to be there doing a lecture on February 11th. We decided to make a short trip to Sarasota and experience the exhibition for ourselves. Sharon and I didn't have any tickets for the lecture, but the few hours we spent in the Botanical Gardens was extremely magical. We could almost feel George Harrison's presence. For those that don't know, in 1970, long after the Beatles had disbanded, the then 27-year-old George Harrison purchased the estate of Friar Park in Henley-on-the-Thames, a small town in the county of Oxfordshire, England. Built by an eccentric lawyer named Sir Frank Crisp in 1889, this was once a grand Victorian mansion with a spectacular garden, but it had fallen into disrepair. With the help of his wife Olivia, George was able to revitalize the neglected property, consisting of 32 acres of grounds, including caves, grottos, and waterways. It was in this process that George found his love of gardening and that love begin to flower. Leo, let's see if we can find that promo that I saw on Facebook that sparked my interest in seeing this exhibition. Then I'll share with you some photos that we took while strolling the gardens at the George Harrison Gardening Exhibition. Roll that promo. Welcome back to Demos and Dust. I'm your host, Darren Peacock. The next date I'd like to share with you was Thursday, March 19th. This gig was a clusterfuck from the beginning, if there ever was one. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? The band met at TT's Tiki Hut in Punta Gorda on the harbor. And as usual, we arrived about 2 hours before gig time. That would have made it about 4 o'clock. The winds were very strong coming off the harbor, and we were concerned that it might affect our performance. But we carried on, and were almost completely set up when some guy came up to us and said, "Hey, we need you guys to play inside tonight." And we're like, "What?" He apologized and said he should have told us earlier that we were supposed to set up indoors. Yeah, you think? I guess there was a murder mystery party going on behind us, and they thought we might be too loud for that party. I can understand that. But they should have figured these logistics out before the whole band had set up their gear. I have never seen the three Doritos so pissed off as we tore down our gear and hauled it all the way across the facility and inside the Tiki Bar restaurant area. With all this, the band still had an excellent night, and many people who had never seen us joined in and danced and sang. It was a great night after all, but not for our friends though, as they never had the opportunity to eat. However, they stayed and drank their dinners. It all took a nasty turn, though, when we packed up and asked the bartender for our check. It seems that the check had been misplaced or something, and after several attempts to retrieve it, phone calls were made, and the manager told us to return to the hotel tomorrow morning and we get our check then. Believe me, we were not happy. Still, I'll give this gig 3 stars, as it was fun while we were playing. The rest of it was bullshit, but it was fun. Some of our friends managed to shoot some video that night, so let's watch that now. Leo, play that video.
Are you thinking of telephone and managers and where you got to be? You are living a reality. I lived years ago and cried in the long run. It will make you cry, make you crazy and old before your time. And the difference between me and you, I will argue right or wrong, but I have time to cry. You don't have to cry, say cry, baby. You don't have to cry, say cry, baby. You don't have to cry. Soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. For day and Ohio. You gotta get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been gone, now and done. What did you do? Found her dead on the ground. How can you run when you know? Got to way down the sea. Somewhere some up in the sky. Get this somewhere I know right. Let me hear you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when the volcano goes. Well, my good they said to me, "Mom, you better watch your feet. Lava come down so damn hot. You better love me now or love me not." All right, brother. I don't know. I talk, looking for a ride. Where yesterday meets tomorrow, that'll get you to the other side. 'Cause time don't wait on nobody. Time don't wait on nobody. Time don't wait on nobody. It just keeps moving on. Time don't wait on nobody. Time don't wait on nobody. Time don't wait on
If you're just joining us, I'm recapping some of my favorite moments from our 2025 winter tour of Southwest Florida. The Flying D'Rito Brother Trio played 30 gigs in 12 weeks, entertaining hundreds of people and making many new friends. The following video is iPhone footage taken from several different gigs, including the Twisted Fork, Dean South of the Border, the White Elephant, and the Maple Leaf Country Club. Just a sample of the sound that the trio created with just 2 acoustic guitars and a djembe drum. Leo, let's see that video. The Flying D'Rito Brothers getting ready to take the stage, the small stage here at Twisted Fork. The Park. We got a good crowd. Good band playing right now. 7 o'clock will be the Gas House Gorillas, which are an incredible band. Flying D'Rito Brothers, just a few minutes. Take a plane, shoot down here to Florida. Good time.
say, oh, don't land in a 3 mile island. Don't wanna see my skinny boo. Don't land, think about she step on Tennessee. Don't land in a San Juan River for you. Don't land in no San Diego. Cause it's day. Don't land in no Ayatollah. I got nothing more to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go with a fountain of blood. Mr. D'Rito, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go with a fountain of blood. Just to talk to you, just to talk to you. Let down, mama, just to talk to you. Let down, baby, just to talk to you. Let down, mama, just to talk to you. Let down, honey, just to talk to you. 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 You're the boy of the party, that's French. We're the flying D'Rito brothers. We got the same father and 3 different mothers. Yeah, Mom got around a little bit.
Welcome back. Another fun gig was Saturday, March 15th. This gig was at the Bean Depot and Museum in Port Charlotte. We were out day drinking one day on a day off and ran across this quaint little place just off of El Jobin 776. We asked about playing there, and the manager gave us a date, March 15th. Hey, great. The only downside was when I asked how much do they pay, they said, we don't pay. You play for tips only. That might be a problem. However, we said yes, thought the challenge would be good for us. So we posted an event link on Facebook, and we ended up packing the place. Many of our friends and followers had been curious about the Bean Depot, so it was a perfect time for them to check out the band and the facility. The stage was in a shady area looking out over an old Florida vibe with palm trees, gravel, and tables with umbrellas. Several musicians came up and spoke with us, and one even sat in on harmonica. It's always a gamble to play for tips only, but everyone really liked us, and we did okay. The owner was ecstatic to have us, and we received many positive comments about the D'Ritos. Each band member took home a sandwich, and on the box, they took the time to personalize each styrofoam box with a little message, and that was cute. We're definitely going to see about playing there again next year. A win for the band, and I give this a 4-star rating. So Leo, roll that beautiful bean footage. I always wanted to say that.
so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Let's sing it, beans. Lay down, Sally, rest her in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Fingers! Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you.
Well, welcome back to Demos and Dust. The next date that kind of stands out was Sunday, March 30th. It was our last gig of the 30-day tour and a fantastic send-off. Every table and chair was full of familiar faces from past gigs. Most Legion people were there, Limestone people, and many new Florida friends. Don and Tammy came with several people, and Don played his fiddle, of course, and we sang Happy Birthday to one of their close friends. The D'Ritos sounded tight, and there was a lot of energy. Jägermeister shots were coming up to the stage from every direction. We had to waste a few because we couldn't drink them all. All in all, it was a wonderful 3 months, but I must tell you, it wasn't easy. Playing music that often, especially with the partying that goes on in between, does take a toll on your body. It's hard enough on a young man, so guys our age, there can be some rough days in between. I'm not sure how many more winters we'll be able to play like this, but we're booked for next year already, so I guess we better try and stay healthy. So, to my fellow D'Rito brothers, well done. I love you. And to everyone else that stopped by Soulmate Studios today, hey, thanks for coming. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So, I'd like to leave you with some video from that last gig, March 30th. I give this gig a 5-star rating. We'll see you next episode on Demos and Dust, Tales from the Underground. I've been your host, Darren Peacock, and I'll see you in the catacombs. Bye for now.
What do you want to watch? Anything in particular?
I don't know. How about those Flying D'Rito brothers? They're pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, they are cool. What channel?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of every age, welcome to the Folk and Roll Circus. Please gather your refreshments and focus your attention to the center stage. From Peoria, Illinois, the magnificent, the wonderful, world famous, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Flying D'Rito Brothers.
if you better believe it was a different kind of story with Big Jim in the floor. And he said, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spin in the wind, you don't build a mask on an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with sin. Let's sing it together. Well, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spin in the wind, you don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Yeah, Big Jim found out what's happening, man. Can't go hustle people bigger than you, even if you do have a two-piece custom pool cue. Hey, you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't stand in the wind, you don't pull the mask off an old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with you. Big Jim Beaver. Minutes late. I told the boss about the flat tire and he fired me anyway. So here I am in the parking lot, just sitting by his Corvette. I'm gonna give him a goodbye present he never will forget. It's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass, and it's a bad day. So you better get off my back, you might get cold cut if you cross my back. It's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. Let's sing it out. But it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass, and it's a bad day. So you better get off my back. Yeah, you might get cold cut if you cross my back. It's a great day to whoop somebody's ass. It's a great day to whoop somebody's ass. It's too Oh God, okay, so this is turning into like Willy Wonka here. There it is. We just do a little at a time. That should last us the rest of the night. Thank you.